Alright, I'm going to show you how to install the shaft into the U-joints, our support bearing, and our bracket that our support bearing mounts into. First off, we want to start by marking our shaft 7/8 of an inch from the end. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take the U-joint, we'll slide it up so that mark lines up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tighten these set screws, and what will happen when we do that, I've pre-done this already, it was going to leave a little mark on the shaft. There's two set screws. As you notice, there's two marks on the shaft. Next, what we're going to do is we'll take, and using a drill where those marks were, we'll dimple the shaft. This way, when the set screw goes in, it locks in. There's no way for it to slide out. So you'd put the joint back on. You have to apply red thread locker to these set screws before you install them. You'd tighten the screws down. Using a torque wrench, you don't want to do any more than 25 foot-pounds, but you will tighten the set screw, both of them, and once you have those torqued, then you want to tighten the jam nuts. And it's very important that you use the red thread locker, and it's very, very important that you dimple the shaft, because if you don't, the shaft could slide out, and you don't want that to happen. Obvious. Alright, I'm going to show you how to mount the support bearing and shaft assembly here. This is for cars using 3 or more joints. Depending on how many joints that you use in the linkage, it would depend on, it'll make the determination on how many support bearings you would use. You probably want to keep that to a minimum, but you do want to keep your U-joint angle to a minimum. If you have it too tight, it will bind. So the steering, you'll have a binding in the steering. You don't want that. You want to keep that angle at a minimum. The shaft would slide through the support bearing. The bracket would be mounted to the frame. There is some adjustability involved here, so you can play with the adjustments. You can move it up and down. Our bracket is slotted, so you can move it up and down. We have several brackets in various shapes, but it slides right through. And it floats. So I mean, you're not going to get any binding out of that. Remember, when you install the joints, make sure you Loctite them, make sure you have the shaft dimpled. Very important.